Okay.
Welcome everyone to the FC House.
FC House. Oh, just a.
Oh, okay.
Bit. Oh, yeah.
It's your favorite house, the FC House.
What it do?
Your boy FC, your boy House. If that wasn't,
obvious.
You should have watched the first video if you want to fucking find out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I hope everyone's doing good.
Woo woo! To all our thousands of viewers.
Thousands of millions of viewers. That first video really blew up. It took off. I just want to appreciate everyone. I know that last time we talked a lot about it was only us and our moms, but that's not the case anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's millions of
We're
people.
We're blowing
now.
up, yeah. We got all these people, not just our moms, but our dads and our cousins.
My wife she even got on board with it.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
We're blowing up, dude.
She hates me too.
We're blowing up, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, she usually hates me.
Yeah.
But
I know.
Yeah, it's a long weekend. And based off of, our first video, we kind of disclosed some stuff. We talked about how we were in the Air Force.
Fly, fight, win.
Obviously, the number one branch. We're like the most superior physically and mentally and everything else.
Everythingly.
Yeah, the SEALs wanted to be us. We turned them down, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're just bigger and better things working in the medical field,
Yeah, we're in the medical field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're in the medical field.
But yeah, so based off of, the first video, how big it blew up, they're like, what? Oh my God, you guys are in the military? It's so cool. You have a beard. The other guy's brown. Like, I don't know how this worked. But we did get a lot of comments. If you wanted to read some of the comments that you saw.
Yeah, I got some of the comments.
We just wanted to address some things that, that popped up during... that popped up during our last video.
Yeah, blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
So... one of the comments, well, if you don't already know, we're filming this on Memorial Day weekend. So there were some questions regarding like, oh, wow, y'all are military. What do y'all do? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, just so many comments. I'm just scrolling through all of them.
So many comments.
We're going to start with, but today we're going to do a little bit of Q&A. So we decided to answer some questions that people may have of the military. So we're going to start with... X_campoop_X, and I'm gonna click. I'm gonna start with his comment.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna start with his comment. Let's see what he said.
Oh man,
Dear FC House, I am so happy to watch y'all every single day. I literally shake and have cold sweats. Speaking of shaking and cold sweats, Is it true that military members drink? ?
Good question.
Would you like to answer that?
I will take that. Yeah, and we did want to address some of the concerns. It's there's a lot of stereotypes that come with being in the military or anyone that's affiliated with it. So speaking of cold sweats, I really only get that excited before recording. Or when we're about to drink. And I think that's normal. I think
it's very normal. Yeah, like I usually get like really bad. Like I'm like sitting there like this, like trying to grab the beer or whatever.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah. Dude. Honestly, I'm sweating right now thinking about it. But yeah, no, we don't drink. That much. We really don't. We just drink enough to survive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Only 1 to 2 times a week, 2 to 4 drinks at most.
Socially.
Only. Yeah. That's usually what we do. But we know how to throw down.
Absolutely.
And I know like another comment that we saw was like, I used to date someone that was in the military. All they did was drinks and like they were caffeine addicts and nicotine addicts and stuff. We have bigger personalities than that, okay?
Absolutely.
We're not all that in a bag of chips, okay? That's a great personality to have, and we do fit those descriptions, but we have so much more to us than that.
Yeah, like we know so many things, like we know how to march. We know our...
You know how to march?
Yeah, we know, like, wear uniform.
Yeah, we wear hats outside 24/7, like I can't say that. I was gonna say Republicans. That's awful. No, but like tactical people because we are tactical.
Yeah, we
are
wear a
tactical.
uniform that's hot as hell in Texas. We do these other things. What other personalities do we have? What else do we do?
I know that was like the majority of it. I want to pop them
caffeine,
off.
nicotine, and
That was
alcohol
like
is
that was a big part of it. That was most of it, but I just didn't want them. I didn't want to push the stereotype anymore.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Okay, well, we can say that we
You gotta block
drive
yourself.
cars
They can hear
too,
you.
right?
They can hear you.
Okay. We drive cars.
Yeah.
You know, we go to the store. We go to the store. What else do we do?
We do a lot of other things though. So that's just like what we wanted to address is we're so much more than just deadbeat alcoholics. We have jobs, we have lives.
Yeah, of course.
Of course we like an occasional drink every day.
Yeah.
Who doesn't though?
Come on.
Who doesn't?
Come on. Who doesn't get the shakes? Come on.
Of course. Speaking of the shakes and having like these stereotypes and stuff, we want to talk about the chick.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. So obviously people know, the hype. The hype is real. Everybody's been hearing about it. Caitlin Clark is just blowing up. Caitlin Clark, the ultimate basketball player.
Yeah,
Caitlin
so
Clark.
I'll be honest.
You go ahead.
Okay.
I wasn't done.
I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot, so he's going to carry most of the conversation. But I have like a couple of things that I wanted to throw in there.
Yeah. So what I know is obviously, she was in college at some like school and playing basketball.
So descriptive.
I forgot the school.
Obviously she's a girl.
Yeah, she's a female playing female basketball.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a female. Okay.
Yeah, she's doing really good. She's like freaking awesome. She just recently got drafted and now is in the WNBA. Mm-hmm. However, what I want to talk about is like, obviously, you want to hype up people. Hyping up people is cool, Sure. Hype it up. Hype it up. Hype it up. Hype it up. However, if you haven't been keeping up with it recently, Caitlin Clark has been getting bodied in the WNBA.
Actually,
she's throwing up points. Don't get me wrong. Like, she's dropping them in. She's making them baskets. There's a clip that I saw where she's like going to like block a layup or something like that. Oh no, she was going for a layup.
Oh, and she got fucking swatted.
She was going for a layup, and one of the girls like went like this to stop her, but she was like, boosh, fucking hit the crap out of her, and she like fell back and hit the ground. Another one set up a screen like that, and she just fell on the ground, dude. Like, she's getting bodied in the WNBA. I'm not saying it's because she's not like good at basketball. I think she is pretty solid, but she's definitely getting a run for her money.
So I know that she's like the majority of it. If you guys don't know, Caitlin Clark is basically like it's the Steph Curry of female basketball. And if you don't know who Steph Curry is, maybe you should stop watching this for why ever you are watching this for, anyways, in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you should turn this off and get a life. But Steph Curry is obviously amazing. So she's really good like behind the line, outside. I think like the wing is like her spot. I have no idea, honestly. I have not watched her. I'm not huge into basketball, let alone WNBA.
Me neither.
It's just nothing that has been. Nothing against like WNBA. It's not because like they're girls. It's just that's just not a sport that I grew up watching.
Yeah.
I'm more about like the female football league though. Whatever that's called.
Dude, that's wild.
They go ham, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Let alone everything else.
Insane.
I know everything else that's connected with them, but like let alone like they just
I
go
watch it for the sport.
They go balls to the walls though. Like seriously. They really do if you got to think about it like that.
Yeah.
But I mean with her like Clark, right? Caitlin Clark, yeah. Well, Miss Clark is, a tiny white girl, so there's only so much that tiny white people like us can do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's playing with some real people. She's playing with the legit, and I like referencing it to like if you've ever seen like Welcome to the NFL clips or anything like that, where the quarterback drops back to pass. Oh, I'm a rookie, and so glad I'm in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what it looks like. It's kind of funny because it reminds me of that. Mm-hmm. But obviously I relate it to NFL because I watch football and I don't even watch basketball, let alone WNBA.
Yeah. So that and that's what I was getting at. Like It's not the WNBA thing. It's like the NBA has been around longer too. So it's like if I haven't watched the original, why would I watch the sequel? It's kind of. I'm not trying to be like offensive or anything, but
yeah, we're just not basketball people.
Yeah,
You know.
I mean, I like basketball. I like playing basketball too. No. No, I said basketball.
Are you sure you did?
I'm not racist. I'm not racist.
Oh my god.
I like basketball. My tongue is. I have like, you know how people have like lazy eyes. I have a lazy tongue. So it's actually yeah. It's actually, you know. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, no. She you know, she's getting bodied. I guess apparently, allegedly, she's getting bodied. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, you should check out some clips. Now that we're talking about it, it's gonna end up on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were before we started recording. We were talking about, so we're trying to get like a new setup with like everything, because we want to produce like the best thing that we can.
Because our stuff is shit.
And we were looking up like Logitech stuff because we have Yeti mics, and he was looking it up. He was Googling it on his laptop, and then I went to go take a whiz, and he was just scrolling on Instagram, and then Logitech popped up.
Right there on my phone.
Never popped up before ever.
Never even Googled it on my phone. It was on my laptop. And I told this guy, I was like, if they're going to do this, at least make it obvious that you're watching all this stuff. And then I was like, $1 million! Ferrari!
Yeah, I mean, it's aggravating, really. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I like, why make it a secret now? Aliens are real, apparently.
Yeah.
You know, like they disclose all like these files and like all this
stuff.
Yeah,
aliens are real. Like they're spying on all the electronics and everything. I mean, what's next? You know?
Yeah, they just need to put out all the conspiracy theories that are correct and just like push them forward. Just go balls to the walls. Honestly, like, what's next? Birds aren't real. Okay, half the people already knew that.
Yeah.
You know. Speaking of which, what's your thoughts on that?
I think birds are real.
You think all the birds are real, or you think we're being spied on?
It depends on when you ask me. If you're asking me now, come on, they're just birds. Come on, they're just birds. If you're asking me when I'm drinking whiskey, usually I'll be like, the birds, they're watching us. Look at everything.
So is it just whiskey, or do you have other?
It's only whiskey.
So whiskey makes you conspirious.
Yeah, the conspiracy whiskey.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. They're watching us.
I'm just really easily convinced. I'm just so if we're having a conversation, but I mean, I don't believe in that. I don't think.
I'm just in all honesty though, I'm at the point where it's like, look, whatever comes out, I mean,
yeah, it's
someone's gonna be like, I know it.
It's not even affecting us like right now. Like if birds were like affecting me, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe like. But it has nothing to do with my. Who cares if they watch me?
Yeah.
What do they want to watch me for?
Like being in the military, you were gonna like give all your information to the government, and they would just have it. Like, come on.
Not a contributing factor. I'm not that important of a person. Like,
yeah,
you know?
Me too.
Oh, you think the opposite?
No, I'm thinking like I was trying to make a joke, but it didn't land.
I'm sorry. What joke? I didn't get it.
No, I was saying like the conspiracy of the government taking your information.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I would have never joined, or I would have joined, blah, blah, blah.
That's another thing too. Working in the medical field, a lot of the people were like, hey, yeah, could you like, we're calling to get you rescheduled or like do whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh no, I don't want to give you my information.
We already have it.
We know where you live.
If you are in the military, your information is known. And I'm not saying like,
yeah, no, obviously
I can't just go into some, secret computer and pull up every member of the Air Force ever.
No, and we're professionals, like in every other professional service. Like if we were in a medical service civilian side, we're not just gonna do whatever with that. But like if we really want, like for us specifically too, it's like for I almost said for security, but no, it's like for readiness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where like everyone has to be tracked. So why even
then, if your name is right in front of me on my computer and you're saying you don't want to give me your information, that's fine. Because I already have it in front of my computer.
Yeah, so now you're just causing extra steps for me and you.
Yeah.
If I said, hey,
it's like
if I said, hey, I'm looking for a Mr. Doe, Is this Mr. Doe? And I called your number and you're Mr. Doe. Obviously, I have your stuff. I'm just being courteous.
And they're like, no.
Yeah. Who is this? I'm not going to give you my...
Who is this?
Okay, chill out, bro.
Okay, well, anyways, your provider can't see you.
Yeah, or it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, you don't want to confirm. Maybe your appointment's canceled. Maybe it's not. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, who knows?
Like, come on, man.
Now I'm not going to tell you what I know.
Yeah, no. It's just ridiculous. And I think I'm going to pivot off of that with the with the with us having beef with our patients, obviously.
Yeah.
There's some beef going on. Yeah, there's some big beef going on.
Yeah.
Big I almost said blood, but not blood. But
No.
big beefy beef going on.
Big beefy beef. What's going on?
The whole Kendrick and Drake.
Oh,
beef.
yeah. Speaking off of beef.
Big beef.
Whoa.
Yeah. A meal prep of beef.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot.
That's a lot
there.
of meat.
That's a lot of meat.
Beefy meat.
A
beef.
lot of meat.
Yeah. So
Lot.
if you guys haven't seen, I mean, it's been out for weeks at this point. But I think it's starting to settle a little bit. Drake and Kendrick Lamar are kind of in like this lovers quarrel. And they're like, I think it's so funny when rappers like get upset, they like just talk about it, but like on a beat. You know, and other people when they get upset, like they yell and they get physically violent. But rappers that are supposed to be like, you know, like
Rappers rap.
Yeah, I kill people, I do all this shit, but like they're just talking. So when they are just angry with each other, they just talk to each other, kind of.
Yeah,
What is
they're
that?
rapping. It's poetry.
Which is like, I don't understand. It's for me, it's the same thing as like I don't understand why people like people that are like gangsters or like whatever like and Step It Up. Where they're like gangsters, but like they dance battle. Who the fuck is doing that?
It's like the way of showing the emotion. I don't know.
But if you're a person that like kills other people because you're in like a gang or like because they're perceiving themselves as like they're like this hard like
because
I'm this hard motherfucker.
Because violence doesn't solve everything.
Dumb. I think I just don't understand like I think it's comical, but I don't know if you've heard someone from Drake's security team got shot.
Yes, outside of his house.
Outside of his mansion in Toronto, I think.
Yeah,
so it's not only
Kendrick
words.
Marked it, right? And then people started going to his house, and then there was like a shooting or something like that, like a drive-by.
Yeah, so maybe it's not just words at this point with them. Like it might be getting for real.
Yeah, on God, bro.
On God, on for real, on my mama. On
yeah,
God.
bro. Oh shit, man. Oh my God, bro. Fuck.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it'll turn more into like maybe they will be the presidents, and they will go to war, and then the person that comes out maybe we'll have like a president. Like the president of presidents, and they will be the president. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah. I think that's how the candidacy of presidency.
I'm
bars.
lost.
I feel like that's how presidents should be like picked. Is what I'm saying. Like people should fight each other instead of just debating.
Oh, oh, presidents should fight each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not presidents, but like candidates running up for president.
How would you do it? Would you do it like Hunger Games?
I would do it Coliseum style, like
Okay.
old
Coliseum style.
way before Hunger Games.
They got like gladiator gear on. They
Yeah.
got
They're allowed chainmail, a sword, and a shield and a weapon of whatever of their choosing. However they want to mix and match, and then we all just watch them, and it has to be to the death.
Well, what is it in like the olden times? They kind of sort of did stuff like that. They would be like, hey, screw you, king. I don't like you. I challenge you on your position or something like that. They could challenge. That was way back then.
I don't know.
You didn't know? Yeah.
I think that's like what, like Wakanda, like the fake,
No,
because
no,
they
no.
challenged them and Black Panther. But
Well, I mean, Neanderthals used to do that too, like in their little villages, where they're like,
like when we were like animals.
well, that too, but
Because
also,
people
like,
are born
we
into
still did that,
people
though.
are born into royalty though. Like no one's going over to fucking whoever, King Charles or whatever his name is.
Yeah, but I mean, like nowadays, it's different. But like way back when,
like
I mean, who's to
before,
say?
before
Yeah, before, like way
like
before.
Vikings.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I was trying to think like because it wasn't Roman times. It was like I think it was earlier than that. So like Vikings or shit like that.
I don't know when the Vikings were about.
They were definitely way earlier. They were like I'm not even gonna guess.
Definitely.
They were earlier.
I feel like Vikings and Romans met. No, is that dumb?
They did meet, but they met at a specific times. They were both developing,
but they were in tangent. Like they were Rome. Together.
Like Romans were existing,
and Romans,
like the greatness of Rome.
Yeah,
you know when Rome was like amazing and Rome was like popping. It was a new thing.
Yeah,
that Vikings were like still before. They were still doing their thing before.
So you think Vikings are older then?
Yeah, I mean, and eventually they faded out.
I didn't think that Vikings were there for a long time.
Anyways, what I was saying is what they used to do is they could challenge. Like if someone was in the village and they were like, "Hey, king, I know your son is next in line, but honestly, fuck you. I don't like you. I don't like what you do. I want to fight you. I think you're a shit king. I challenge the king. Boom." Or I challenge the chief. You challenge the chief.
I don't know about challenging. Like, I feel like the terms of presidency should still be, and like we have like impeachments and stuff. So it's like today's age of challenging a king. But like, yeah, I feel like they should still fight. Like there should be an age cap and they should be physically fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they shouldn't be over 75.
Yeah. Well, we have like an age like limit to where like, you have to be what, like 30 or 35 until you can like run?
Yeah, I don't think that like let's do it whenever they're ready. I mean, if we want to vote for someone, let's vote. Who cares about age and stuff? I get experience.
Yeah, but I think maybe
if they're not experienced enough, then why would we even vote in the first place?
I think why we don't do that is one because it is a little, what is it, Neanderthalic? That's a word, right?
No. Try it again.
We're not Neanderthals anymore, so we can't just show up and fight in order to see who the biggest and baddest can lead us.
But like,
we need the smartest. But sometimes the smartest isn't the strongest.
Who was that king that had like leprosy or something and he wore a mask?
Oh my god,
who is that? He was like 14 when he led.
They've been making so many memes about him too. What is his name?
Hand?
Yeah. What is his name?
When you're drunk and your homies are drunk and they say who's gonna drive, I will.
I like the one where it's like when you're going through the crosswalk and the car stops to let you pass, so you hit him with one of these. What is his name?
I can't remember his name.
King Alex? I need to know.
Oh, maybe.
King Alex?
No, it's not that. No.
I gotta know because I've been seeing this everywhere and I know the name. The one time you ask me, I don't know the name.
Yeah, well, while he's looking that up, folks, we actually do have some ads for this podcast. We are sponsored by Jack Daniels.
Are we really?
No.
Oh.
We have no sponsors. We are not making money. But yeah, maybe hopefully we can shoot out some sponsors. He was the king of
like Jerusalem or something.
Yeah, of Jerusalem. Yeah.
Jerusalem.
He only ruled for like 5 years or something like that because he died.
Jerusalem meme. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh. Oh. I see a bunch of memes about Kanye West.
King Baldwin.
Okay.
That's who it was.
I lost interest, I'm not gonna lie. Did not care about what his name was, but
King Baldwin.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Sorry, I just I've been seeing it everywhere and I was like, oh my gosh, I know his name. And then now I don't.
Oh.
But now I do.
To tie it all into, I guess, like the original topic of what we had, they should have like a PT test or something that they have to pass. Like a minimum of like 50 push-ups in the span of like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Totally doable.
Yeah,
have to be able to run a mile in 14 minutes.
At least 20. I'll even put it at 20.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't run that fast. Maybe you walk the whole damn thing, but you got to be able to move.
Yeah. And then either you or someone in your family has to be like military affiliated.
Yeah, I think military affiliation is a big one because, obviously you learn a lot through the military, so.
Yeah.
I think military affiliation is always good.
I just think like if you're a part of the military in some way, shape, or form, like not only are you more suitable like for that position, but you're also like people will relate to you better. I guess. I don't know.
I think you learn. Well, maybe you learn like certain skills that some people can't, like, don't learn or whatever. But I'm not here. I'm not a recruiter. I'm not gonna be like, well, military changed my life. Military is the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah, no,
But I mean, I think
not,
you do
no.
learn some things in the military that you don't learn in the civilian world. So
Maybe. I wasn't even going off of that though. I was going based off of like making like strategic calls and stuff.
well, you would learn that in the military and not in the civilian world.
We haven't learned that.
I mean, technically, we kind of have.
I don't think so.
Making strategic calls in stressful situations.
Yeah, but
That
like,
is literally the military.
but it is way more intense than what we're
that
talking
is
about.
literally the military.
Way more intense than what we're talking about, though.
It's way more intense, but getting a foundation. Civilians can, make stressful calls in strategic situations. However, that is not
Yeah, look at
the
Wolf of Wall
focus
Street.
of being a civilian.
Look at Wolf of Wall Street. Sure, it's stressful calls, situations. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I thought that's what you were saying about it. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like making, stress or whatever, like working through stress or something like that. But I mean, civilians work through stress, but like military, like trains on it. Like you learn, like they teach you to learn,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense if you ask me. I think that that's how it should be done.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about Drake's dick. What we are actually wanting to talk about was so on the last one, I had a story about I'm gonna call him like the well, I should have a name for him. What should the guy's name
I have
be?
no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you weren't listening to me. You never listen to me anymore.
I was listening.
No.
I was just checking the stuff.
No, you're never listening to me anymore.
Say it again.
The story that I had last week about the guy in the batch room,
Oh,
but I should have a
my
name
God.
for him, like Batman has a name, or like they have like an alias. He needs an alias.
I think his name should be LTCOL.
No, that's lame. That is lame.
Okay. Well, he's your character, so
He is.
you have to pick the name for him.
I'm gonna call him
The Pooper.
little boy. Is that it or
Little
no?
boy?
Yeah, was that
Fat
gross?
man or little boy?
Yeah. I'm gonna he's the bomb. So I have a story about the bomb. I don't know how far in I'm gonna be able to get to it. So the camera cuts off every once in a while. So yeah, we're gonna have to like pick it up off of that. But anywho,
Is it about to cut out?
like around the 30-minute mark, I think. It's like 29 minutes right now. So around there, yeah.
You want to
But-
just wait?
No, I'll just do it right now.
Okay.
So anyways, back on the previous episode, if you if you ever wanted to go back and watch that, or if you saw it before,
Thousands of viewers, millions of likes.
it's huge. I was talking about the crazy pooper. And just like a really short background story, inside of where we work, there's a locker room where we can take showers and stuff, and I was taking a shower, and inside, like next to it, for a lot of like the locker rooms, they have bathrooms on one side and then showers on the other, and pre-workout hits you pretty hard, so I had to take
the poops.
I had to take a jump. Yeah. I had to take a little. I had to do some droppings. Okay. And yeah, basically he shot it out, and we're back.
Welcome.
Oh. Yeah. Shitty equipment, but hey, entertainment.
Yeah.
What is the saying? Beauty is pain or hurts or
Pain, beauty, something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, so what I was talking about is, the guy takes poops like Hiroshima. He was blowing him out of his hole. Like that, dude. Like a spray shotgun. And, it was just basically about that. Go check it out in the previous episode. There is a return of the bomb. The bomb. Yeah.
Oh, God. What did he do this time?
So I went in there kind of later than what I usually do. and I saw his stuff in his usual corner. He has
Real quick, what is the time frame between the initial versus this one?
like how far after
Yeah.
I told that story did this
like
happen?
next day? Or?
No. So this is maybe when I told the story, it happened a week ago
Okay.
from when I told that story. And then after we recorded that episode, it was maybe 2 days after that episode. So maybe like a full week. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Week and a half.
Okay.
I go in there. I saw him before too. I just, I missed his poops or something. I don't know. It's not the first time that happened, by the way. He's done that before.
Really?
Yeah. But the one that I told was the most aggressive one. It was like a murder. Yeah.
Like the toilet literally got murdered.
Like in SpongeBob when Patrick was done using the toilet and he was like, "Please." Yeah. Yeah, like that, dude. So yeah, disgusting ass. But I saw his stuff in like his usual corner. And oh no, I'm tripping. I went in there first. And there's a big shower at the end. Probably for disabled people. I don't know. I'm enlisted. I just used it.
Is it like a one with like a curtain or something?
They all have curtains, but
Does
the
it
one
have like a little table in it.
Yeah, the one at the very
That's
end.
for disabled people. Why are you using that?
I would like to tell a story without
Okay.
being interrupted.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So the one at the very end is like maybe 3 times larger than the regular showers and has a bench in there. So I use it because I can get undressed, get dressed like in that one spot. If I don't do that, I have to get dressed out in pubs with, cold air hitting my fresh ding dang, I don't like that.
Up, dude.
But I went all the way to the end and I was getting undressed. I turned on the shower and I was waiting for the shower to warm up and I hear someone walk in and I was like, yes, I got the shower before anyone else,
Yeah.
I was hyped. And then I finally get in there and like, I'm like shampooing my hair and, I hear the shower next to me open because of the curtain. It goes, whoosh, whoosh, and then he turns it on. And I, at this point, I don't know who it is. Because I was the first one in the there was no one else in there. And I hear like rummaging in a backpack or something, which is weird because I'm the only
In the bag
stall.
shower.
I'm the only stall that has enough space for it.
So someone's in the tiny shower rummaging through a bag.
Rummaging through something, yeah.
What the?
And then I hear bzzz.
Yo, dude. Not
So
in the
I want
shower.
So I wanted to get everyone's opinion. If you guys aren't picking up what I'm putting down, he was shaving his little boy. he was shaving his thing.
God, dude, not in a public shower.
So at first I was like, what the hell? And then like I realized what he was doing, and I thought it was hilarious, right? But then I'm like, dude, that is disgusting because we all use these showers,
Yes, dude.
And it has to get clogged up depending on like the length of the grass. It has to get clogged up. From the sound of the poop, he's probably gross. He's probably a gross person.
He's probably got a freaking like weeds, man.
Yeah, he probably has a ball fro. yeah.
The ball fro.
Chest pews down to the ball fro.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, so I heard that and I thought it was kind of funny, and then I was like, oh, like this man has no bathroom etiquette. From poops to shows, no bath ets.
I'm so glad I don't use these restrooms.
Well, I use like shower shoes and like all that stuff. Like I take the proper precautions. But
yeah,
that is rude. No, from the peeps.
No, yeah, that's a fuck no.
Would you ever do that?
No.
In any situation?
Absolutely not.
No situation you would do that.
No, dude.
What if you're about to get ping-panged?
No.
Never?
Dude,
for an emergency sitch?
No, there is no such thing as an emergency situation where you have to shave your bajingles. You don't have to do that, especially in a public shower.
I don't know,
If it's
dude.
that important, you can go somewhere else to shave it.
Where do you usually?
Where do I usually?
Yeah, are you a shower shaver or are you a over the toilet
I'm a shower
shaver?
I use Manscaped. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but I would love to be sponsored.
Yeah.
Manscaped, if
Please,
you hear this,
please,
I love
please,
you.
Please.
I will praise your names.
I really like Manscaped. I think it gets the job done, dude.
So
Not sponsored.
you're in the shower boy. I'm usually in the shower boy. I've also done over the toilet though.
I've done over the toilet, but I usually
It gets a little bit more messy, but you can flush the hairs.
I used to do it over the toilet when I had like just the regular clippers that weren't like waterproof ones.
Yeah.
I used the regular ones. I think you used them on your face one time. So, yeah.
I had a rash also, by the way, from that.
Oh,
so he has STDs. I have face TDs now.
Face TDs. No, but I usually use Manscaped. You know, I get some hot water going, get my body loose, and just.
Do you? Okay. Do you shave when you're wet or when you're dry?
I get my body wet.
I shave when I'm dry,
Why?
so the hairs aren't sticking to my body, and I can get a more accurate shave. I'm a details oriented person.
Oh no, I just go in there.
Do you only do? Okay, fucker. Jesus Christ.
Just giving a demo.
Do you only do the attic or do you do the basement also?
Yeah, I do the basement.
It's hard.
I do the attic.
The basement hairs curl to the skin.
I do the attic, second floor, first floor, basement. I do it.
You do the backyard?
Yeah, I do the backyard too.
Really?
Depending on the day.
All jokes aside, do you really?
Once a month, yeah.
Once a month? That's a lot more than I thought you were doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do the
What is the
backyard?
backyard for you?
The
Are we talking
backyard-
about the hole?
What? No.
Oh, you're talking about the
No, that's
You're talking
where
about
the
the-
dog is buried in the backyard.
you're talking about the paint but with a T.
No, I'm talking about the backyard, but I'm not talking about the tree. I'm not cutting down the tree. That's
No,
in
but the
middle of
walkway,
backyard.
but the walkway.
Yeah, I'm getting the walkway. I'm getting the backyard.
Oh,
I
so
gotta
the
make
paint
sure
with a
it's-
T.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that you did that.
Like once a month, because sometimes it gets all up in there and it's like
Yeah,
it's like
dingleberries.
bothersome. Yeah, catches the dingleberries. Yeah, it's like a net, you know.
Yeah, it holds in the stank.
So obviously you have to be a little flexible and acrobatic to get down in there. So
Yeah, from down under cheese.
yeah, so I'll get in there, lift my leg up, go sideways, get the gooch.
Wow, you go in there.
Yeah. Well, so I
Dude, this
don't
is
go in there.
awesome.
I don't go.
I didn't know this about you.
No, yeah, I like to get in there, but like I said, like every once in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe once a blue moon, I'll be like, yeah, my gooch getting a little hairy, so I'll be like,
Wow.
but I'll do it like this. Like,
Do you only do electric, or have you ever done rays?
No,
Not
razor.
anywhere.
Lifetime. Yes, I have used a razor.
But in the attic.
Yeah, I used it attic and I used it first floor, second floor too.
I've used it attic. I haven't done shaft, but I've done it on my boys when I was younger,
When I was a kid,
and I
yeah.
was fine, but I was scared.
Yeah, I was fine until I was not.
You cut?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The boys. I cut the boys.
I heard that the boys have big nosebleeds.
Oh my god.
Is it true?
This is why I never use razors again. Yeah, I used
have-
to use it because I was like, I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
So I used that, and
Wow.
I think one time I started getting used to it. I was super careful. Sorry, my eyebrow was twitching. I think it's still twitching. But I used to use it. I was really careful the first time, and then I was like, I'm doing pretty good. I'll just kind of going at it, and then
Damn.
it was
a big nosebleed, or no? It
no,
was like
it wasn't a big
little
nosebleed, but it was a noticeable.
But
nosebleed.
you
Like,
got
it was
you
red.
got a little tap to the nose though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a little like a little mink on the jaw.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
like
It was like, wow, whoa! I will never do that again.
yeah, and then immediate soreness.
Oh.
Soreness, because it's like it felt like when you get hit in the nuts or whatever, and you
Yeah.
feel that soreness. Or
Yeah, you're
whatever.
just like, oh, my
That's
stomach.
what it felt like, and I was like, oh my god, and I was trying to wash it out.
How old were you?
It's maybe like 15, 16. Yeah.
So kind of in the age of where if something gets in the blood, it can cause some stuff.
What? What do you mean?
With coitus.
With what?
Coitus.
Coitus?
Yeah.
What?
You're in the medical field. You don't know what coitus is.
No.
Actually, or this is a bit.
What is coitus?
It's in search.
In search of what? What are you trying to say?
It's sex.
What are you saying?
You're in the sex ages.
Okay.
So like, you know,
So I start bleeding and I get infected?
no, like if you're shave and
Okay.
you sex, then infect.
Oh.
You're in that age where it could be dangerous. I'm saying, were you scared of that at all? Or
No,
was that
I
like
was
before
not
your
thinking
times?
about that.
Was that before your times?
I was not thinking about that. Yeah, I was way before my times.
He was like, yeah, no, if it was last year, I would.
No, I was not thinking about that because I think I was more of like 15. So
Those are some age. That's like an age though. It's an age.
I was not slanging and banging at 15.
It's an age though where like it's past.
Nah, not for me. I was not worried about that. The only thing I was worried about is just it bleeding and it hurting.
Interesting.
But yeah, and then I started using regular razors over the toilet, you know, doing my little like goblin squat.
Yeah,
the
where you have
gargoyle.
to gargoyle.
The gargoyle squat. And, you know, it started clipping myself there too. And I was like, man, I got to find a way.
Oh, so with over the toilet, are you gargoyle? Are your feet on the lid?
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
No, I'll like.
No, but you're spread eagle.
Squat.
Yeah, you're spread
I'm
eagle.
doing a sumo squat
Yeah.
over the.
Have you ever gone reverse on the toilet?
What do you mean reverse?
Like face the tank?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I've done that too. I
Yeah,
didn't want to be the only one.
Every time I shave or every time I
It's
get
a
shaved,
it's a bigger opening for the garbage
it's like
to drop
I
down
can
the chute.
See, you know, I got good visuals.
Yeah, well, yeah, the garbage can drop down the chute easier if you have bigger surface area.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, less mess to clean up. I'm all about efficiency.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never shaved my Gucci.
You should.
Never.
I wouldn't say it's not the greatest thing ever, but you know.
Would you
can
wax?
notice it.
Would you wax?
Ooh, so that's a tough one.
I think I would.
No,
I think I'm kind of about it, dude.
I think I am not about it.
I do a full one. I do in depth.
I don't know about waxing in that area. My bits are too sensitive, so
I don't know, man. What if we did it together?
no.
What if someone like requested it? What if like we had a donation? I'll give you each $50 to get a. Would you do it?
Well, then they can collect $100 and give it to you.
But like money will buy it though. What's your money? What's your price
For waxing my
for
gooch?
a full? We're talking about boop and goop and peep, boop goop
No,
peep.
nothing. I don't think I.
There's
could do
no
that.
amount of money. $1 million.
No, dude. Because what if my freaking nuts come off?
Someone gives you $1 million.
No.
You're
it's
insane,
sensitive
bro.
down there, dude. It's
$1 million.
sensitive.
You're fine. Hundreds of millions of people do it every day. Every day.
Yeah, but
People are
it's-
doing it right now.
No.
I would feel bad about people looking at like the eye, the forbidden eye. That's horrible for anyone. But I would do it for sure.
No.
Way less than $1 million. Like I said,
No,
$50 I
dude.
would do it.
That's so weird to me. I don't want people looking at the forbidden eye and then putting some wax on there and just because it's sensitive down there.
Yeah, but imagine how cool it would feel.
No, it would not feel cool.
Dude, you'd be
It's
soft and
sensitive.
slick for a long time.
For what? Look, what does that matter?
It would be so cool for poops. Like I would imagine you have more ghost poops.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think you would. Because there's you don't have to go through the brush to get to the jewels. You know what I'm saying?
No, I would not do that.
I think so. And I also think that you're less stinky. Because I don't know about you, but men have a stench. All men have a stench.
Not me.
You especially have a stench.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks.
I'll shave down there. I'll do a little.
No, that's not good enough, man.
Sometimes, because I'll shave around the forbidden eye too, so I'll try to get it around there too.
Ooh, you go
I'll do
in
that,
the
yeah.
canyon, but you won't go down to the canyon floor.
Yeah, I don't go down to the canyon floor. I go
Wow.
around. That's what I said. Like,
Dude, I actually did not know this about you.
what is it?
I feel closer though. I feel
It's
closer.
not anything crazy. It's just like every once in a while, I'll be like, it's getting a little hairy. But I go like a little bit. Like Gooch is like, bzz, 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 bzz. I'm like, yeah,
Like
that's
shading.
fine. Yeah, and I'm just like getting in there. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll be like getting whatever I can, in the cheek area, maybe a little bit deeper. Oh,
Do you use a mirror?
No.
Whoa.
I go off of instinct.
You're going free dive.
Yeah, free dive. I'm
Yeah,
like this.
screw that, dude. Well, I mean, if you're going that far, have you ever used a mirror?
No.
You've never seen your sinkhole?
No, and I don't plan on ever seeing my asshole.
You've never seen your sinkhole?
No. I'm pretty sure
I've seen my sinkhole.
I could take a guess at what it looks like.
I've seen my sinkhole.
Why?
I was a child. I was a children.
And you what? Like went down
No.
and you were like, whoa!
No, but I've used a mirror.
Just to look at your asshole though?
I'm curious. I'm curious.
I just want to know what my butthole looks like, Mom.
Well, no, it's just like, like what's going on down there? What am I working with? What's the crowd like? Now I know my crowd is kind of disgusting. It's disgusting homeless trash.
Yeah, I just assumed that my asshole looks like me.
Well, that's the difference between me and you. You assume and I know. You don't know what your shoal looks like.
I don't really care about what my asshole looks like as long as there's a little bit of hair kind of like
Use electric rays too on
Yeah.
your shoal.
yeah, because like I said, I get the bare minimum and be like, yeah, that's good enough. Like I don't
Isn't
know
it prickly?
what I even got.
Isn't it
Yeah,
prickly though?
It does get prickly.
Ah, no, I can't. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it does get a little prickly, but it's only for like a day or two.
Fuck that, dude. You got Velcro down there? No, I'm good.
No, it's
Every time you go to
bad.
squat down and take a shit, it's just. No, I'm good. I'm good, dude.
No, that's not that bad. You should try it, dude.
I'm good, man.
Try it out. Go home tonight.
No, I'm not doing it tonight.
Shave and be like.
Do you get excited?
No.
Does it do something for you?
No.
Oh.
It feels like I'm just shaving a gooch.
Well, I don't know. People say male G spots are like in that reach.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make me come.
Okay, I don't know. I was wondering. And the way you were describing it was a little suspecting.
No. I would not put a razor in my butthole.
Okay, that's not what I was saying.
Oh.
Yeah. Was there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. I think we covered quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good? I'm good. You're good?
I'm you. We are good. I'm good.
We are good.
I'm so good.
Are you good?
Anyways, guys, so definitely check out our first episode. We're gonna, it's on YouTube. We got millions of followers, millions of thousands of followers.
Millions of thousands.
Yeah. And the first episode too, we're gonna be, we kind of mentioned like dropping some other stuff. So keep your eyes out. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but it will be within the next 5 years, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll have some stuff posted on there if you guys like us. Definitely try to show your support. We appreciate everything you guys can. Even just like watching the video, we appreciate it. If you guys have made it to this far, God help us all. But I'm good.
Are you good? I'm good.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
All right, ready?
Soup.
Oh, yeah. That was good.